Good morning, Lakeview Intermediate. Principal Heim with you here live from the Lakeview Library. Oh yeah, it is Friday morning, September the 3rd. I wonder why I'm in the library today. Something special must be going on this morning. Let's see. You're gonna have to wait and find out. Let's see first off what's going on. Let's bring in Mrs. Frame. Good morning, Mrs. Frame.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Good.
Why you are in the library though?
I know. It's a surprise. You honestly don't know, do you?
I don't.
Nope. So it's a surprise for everybody except for one other person besides me who knows what's up. So anyway, let's get started with our announcements for this morning. What you got?
All right, t-shirt and light up band order forms due September 8th, so make sure you bring those, and then we will go ahead and place that t-shirt and bracelet orders once those are all turned in. Yeah, we probably won't do another order this year. So, and we've been announcing this for weeks, so everybody's probably like, we know. But then suddenly you got to realize that's next week. That's Wednesday. So make sure if you think you're going to want one of those two things, get your order forms in. Talk to your parents about it this weekend. What else? That's right. All right, picture day is next Thursday. We'll be sending out a schedule to your teachers, but you will be getting your picture order form. If you didn't get it yesterday, you should be getting it today. So make sure you give those to your parents or guardians so that way they can order pictures of you if they'd like to. Yes, parents, in my experience, do not like being surprised by picture day. Like you tell them the night before or the morning of, oh, it's picture day today, Mom. So get those home early. Parents appreciate that. And you have a long weekend this weekend to figure out what you're going to be wearing for picture day. So talk to your parents when you get home tonight. Reminder, picture day is next Thursday. Yeah. Is that the next announcement about no school on Monday? It is. All right, no school on Monday because it is Labor Day. So yeah, talk to your parents about picture day because it's going to come up really fast whenever we come back to school next week. And same thing with those order forms. So no school on Monday. And since we don't have school on Monday, we will still have our Time and Imagine Math on Tuesday morning. So our next liftoff online will be next Wednesday morning, just to be clear for everybody. We will still follow that schedule. All right. Mrs. Frame, I think you had an announcement about water bottles. Yes. So this mainly applies to in the morning while we're waiting to go to class. But to be honest, this is something that you need to remember to do all day long. So I'm seeing lots of students toss their water bottles up in the air. And when that happens, oftentimes it spills out. And then we have to take away Miss Peggy from whatever she was doing at that moment to then come and clean up water on the floor. So especially, I mean, this is important for everywhere, okay? We don't want to be getting our carpet dirty. If something gets wet and then we walk on it, well, now we have a stain that we can't get out because it's dirt and it's wet. And in the gym, same thing. We want to take good care of our gym, our bleachers, our gym floor. We want to make sure that it's not wet in there because there's PE classes coming in and we don't want kids to slip and fall. So our water bottles in the morning, they need to have a lid on and put away in our backpack. Obviously, you need to take it out to take a drink. Do that, but we need to stop throwing them up in the air, please. Very good. Thank you for that reminder, Mrs. Frame. Uh-oh. You know what that sound means. It's time for the Miller 5 shout-out. And so we are in the library today because our Miller 5 shout-out involves the library. And who is in charge of the library? I am. It's me. Pick me. Okay, there's Mrs. Gosen. Come on around and join us, Mrs. Gosen. I hate to break, wait, there you are. I hate to break the news to you, but you are not today's Miller 5 shout-out. But you are part of today's Miller 5 shout-out. This is good news. Worthy of one, though. So today's Miller 5 shout-out goes to, Michael Corner! And he's here live in the library with us. Yeah! Michael, you are today's Miller 5 shout-out. Okay, so we're going to try to all get on screen here. Lean in here. Okay, so I need to tell Mrs. Gosen why Michael is, and the whole school, why Michael is today's Miller 5 shout-out. I have this letter to the principal of Lakeview Intermediate and Mrs. Gosen, the Media Center Director. Dear Mr. Hine and Mrs. Gosen, please accept this. Well, I got to skip this.
There's a donation here in honor of Michael Corder, who was a 5th grader last year. Michael participated in the American Fidelity Reading Challenge from July to August of this year. The company challenged colleagues' children to read for at least 20 minutes each day. Michael not only completed the challenge, but he logged the most minutes in that time period from July to August by reading 6,368 minutes.
Wow. That's a lot.
And so as a portion of his prize, Michael was able to designate a $100 donation to the Lakeview Library.
Yay!
That's awesome.
And also it adds, thank you, Mrs. Gosen, for all you do to ensure your students have access to quality reading materials. And we hope this $100 check helps you do just that. So how about that? Michael, you are today's Miller 5 shout out. Congratulations.
Yay! I'm so excited. And he's going to get to choose the books that we put in the library.
Fantastic.
How cool is that?
Awesome. All right. So 6,000 minutes. I don't even know how many. That'd be about 100 hours. Is that right? So I'm trying to do the math real quick.
Yeah.
I think so. That's a long time. That's a lot of reading. Did you have a favorite book to read during that time?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay. I wonder if there's any other Harry Potter fans out there. I was talking to another student yesterday who's making his way through the Harry Potter series for the very first time and hasn't seen the movies. And I love that because that's going to be even more fun to read when you haven't seen the movies. Exactly. So congratulations, Michael. Yay! You are today's Miller 5 shout out. And thank you for not only reading just for the joy of reading, but that your efforts made a difference at our school. That's very awesome. One of our most special Miller 5 shout outs this year. Congratulations. All right. All right, so moving on to, it's time to bring in Mrs. Mann and Miss Conklin. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Because it's time for, not the corny joke, pixelated pieces. What we got today?
Well, first of all, I want to tell you the holidays really quickly.
Oh, yes.
Because we don't do this every day anymore. So today is Wear Teal Day, which none of us are, but that's okay. Tomorrow is International Bacon Day. So eat some bacon.
I can do that. I'm on board with that.
That's a good day.
Sunday, the 5th, is National Be Late for Something Day.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday?
On Sunday.
That's easy for me to do.
Yeah, me too. We will not be late on Sunday. I'm just telling my children right now. I'm just saying. Sorry. I don't care if it's a holiday. On Monday, because we don't have school, you'll enjoy this and you're in the library. It's Read a Book Day on Monday.
Perfect.
I love that.
Mrs. Ghost and walked away. I don't know where she went. I don't know if she knows that's Read a Book Day, but that's a great thing to do on Labor Day. Pick out a book today, read it on Monday, put your feet up and relax.
Yes, I'm all about that. Let's do it.
All right. Well, what do we have for pixelated pieces today?
Well, I'm trying to open up my screen because I didn't get to tell you that I needed to share something. So
okay,
there we go. Is that it? Can you see it?
I'm gonna add it to the stream. Hang on. There you go.
All right. So yesterday we were talking, on Wednesday, we were talking about self-care. And so we kind of skipped the very end of it. We told you about it, but we didn't have enough time to really elaborate on it like we wanted to. So one of the most important things is to make a self-care plan. And I told you on Wednesday, you could do it in your head. However, it is good if you write it down. You can draw a picture about it. You could journal about it. You could just write a note to yourself. You can do it a lot of different ways. The most important thing is that you actually take the time to make a self-care plan for yourself. So what you would want to include on it is, number one, you want to set out time for yourself. And sometimes that's hard to do. Sometimes that's really hard to do. You're so busy going to school and going to different activities, and then you have studies that you're going to do. You really have to say, I need to have at least 30 minutes to myself, maybe today or whatever day of the week.
Yeah, and Miss Conklin, you can do that with those 4 areas that we talked about on Wednesday, you know, whether it's physical time for yourself, emotional time for yourself, spiritual time for yourself, or I've lost the last one. What was it?
Social. Did you say social,
I did not.
emotional,
That's it.
physical?
Social. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you need to do that. And number 2 is establish a routine for yourself. You know, if you do something once, it's not a routine. You've got to get in the habit. So sometimes by writing it down, like Miss Conklin said, posting your plan somewhere where you'll see it, that will be a reminder to you. You know, if you set a timer on your watch, on your phone or something, so you know this time of the day, I'm going to take some time for myself. If you do that for what they usually say is 28 days establishes a routine. Y'all, that's almost a month. So if you start doing that, then you'll get in the routine of doing it to help yourself, and you're going to reap the benefits of that. So make it a priority, put in some effort to do that.
Absolutely, because when we do have routines in our life, things go so much smoother because we already know, okay, I have to do this and this. And then I don't know what's coming after that, but I'm definitely doing a couple of things to make my life easier. So the next thing is take time each week to talk to someone. Now, we did say that that's important, but I want to clarify. I don't mean just talk to your friends. I mean, it is good to talk to your friends, but sometimes you need to talk to a trusted adult, whoever that is in your life, and just let them know how you're feeling because they may need to help you work through some things. And that's okay. We just need to reach out to someone who we feel like is our trusted person.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Sometimes things are just too heavy for other kiddos to handle, to help us with.
Mm-hmm.
They're too big, they're too emotional. So make sure that you do have a trusted adult in your life that you can talk to. And like Miss Conklin said, it's okay. That is part of being mature and seeking help when you need it. Okay. So that's also part of self-care. I told you guys in handbook meetings that we as adults, we rely on each other as well. So make sure that you're doing that and use that plan to help you with self-care. Okay.
Absolutely. We're principals, counselors. I think we're pretty successful adults, but I know each of us leans on each other and other colleagues, other adults, people in our lives when times get tough, even when times are good. But everybody needs that. You don't ever get to a point where you don't need somebody to talk to.
Yeah. And going back to that first step too, it is okay to have some time alone by yourself. That is very important as well, to do something that helps you unwind when you're not surrounded by people. Yep. So figure out a way to make those things happen, and self-care will take care of you and help you stay healthy in lots of different ways.
Oh, thank you, ladies. That's a great message for this Friday going into Labor Day weekend. And thank you for your effort in getting that together for us. That's important to remember. Well, how about a corny joke?
I love it.
So I got the hat here. I did bring that to the library. So here it is, our Friday corny joke. This one's really corny. What kind of letters was the basketball player tired of getting? I know we got some basketball players at our school. I see you out on the blacktop. Do you know what kind of letters he's tired of getting?
All I can think of is he's tired of getting T's, but
no, tired of getting dunk mail.
Oh.
Those kind of letters. I was thinking alphabet. That's horrible.
I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't any of that.
All right. So that's a really bad, corny joke. Ladies, thank you so much. We hope you have a great Friday and an even better Labor Day weekend. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. Learn something new today.
All right. Go ahead and stand up for our pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Oklahoma flag salute. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. You may be seated for your moment of silence. During this time, you may reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity.
All right, Mrs. Frame, Michael's here. He's our Miller 5 shout out today, and he's going to help us launch the day. If you will do the call, we will respond and get this day started right.
All right. We are
Lakeview.
We are not
Average.
We will strive